Hi guys, my mom is wasting money again. She bought a hairdryer and said it can cure cancer.
What? Are you serious? What's that?
You see, she said this one iTeraCare blower.
iTeraCare? iTeraCare? I heard about it before.
Wow, seriously? Can you tell us more about it?
Sure! Terahertz is the electromagnetic wave which is between microwave and infrared wave. iTeraCare frequency energy is the same level as our normal cell in our body. The energy will eliminate all abnormal cell while being absorbed by the terahertz frequency. However, there are some issues regarding to the iTeraCare head blower. The first issue is regarding to the registration and licensing issue. iTeraCare head blower is not a medical device where it is not registered under MDA. Although there is a lot of benefits of using iTeraCare on healthcare sector, but it is just a certified household electrical equipment. Users need to understand that the device is not intended to be used as a medical device, so they need to take their own risk when using it. The second issue is due to the hidden side effect. Due to iTeraCare is a new device where it first launched in August 2021, there is no significant side effect that can be investigated. The terahertz can have both thermal and non-thermal effect on biological things. Thermal effect is due to the heating of the exposed object to the absorption. Hence, by using iTeraCare device to blow on your targeted part of the body, it will cause tissue heating, but with a minimal radiation effect. While for non-thermal effect, terahertz radiation induces linear and non-linear resonance effect on the molecular level with DNA. It might cause disruption on the hydrogen bond and alternate the gene expression. In short, the side effect of the iTeraCare health blower is still unclear.
I will be explaining about the relevance and impact of iTeraCare technology on healthcare. First and foremost, iTeraCare helps in eliminating unhealthy cells as the iTeraCare frequency energy is at the same level with our normal cell in our body. The energy will eliminate all abnormal or mutated cells while being absorbed by the terahertz frequency. Second, iTeraCare helps in clearing of meridians and limbs. iTeraCare frequency unblocks meridian points in our body. It stimulates acupuncture points, purifies blood, and regulates blood flow in our vessels. This will increase the metabolism in our body. iTeraCare frequency wavelength also dilates blood vessels. It reduces blood flow resistance and viscosity. This is very important as once our blood flow is regulated, our overall health will improve tremendously. Moreover, iTeraCare also helps to remove water retention. iTeraCare clears unhealthy moisture in our body. Our body is made of 70% of water. As the moisture increases, we will have pains and swelling in our feet, which is called water retention. By removing the extra moisture, iTeraCare will balance out the body's immunity system.
The design itself, however, for me it's not really user-friendly. It actually acts just like a hairdryer, but its cylindrical shape makes it not really ergonomic as it involves a lot of movement in the wrist joint, and if the grip is not firm enough, the device might slip off. So we think that the design should be modified to a more ergonomic way, for example to a typical hairdryer shape, perhaps with a shorter barrel. So this modification enables the usage to be easier when compared to the original one. Next, regarding the effectiveness, it is really hard to tell as we as normal person cannot really see the internal environment of our body, so we cannot tell whether there is really any improvements after the therapy. For example, the iTeraCare teams claims that the device can aid in the blood circulation, however we cannot really investigate the real situation. So the clinical or the lab report that can be found online is also quite limited, so I had asked my mom about her real feedback on the device, and the testimonial from her is showing the effective result where her lap pain really reduces after applying the blower. So now talking about the pros and cons, I would say there is a high potential for iTeraCare to be really useful in the healthcare sectors. The problem now is left with the licensing of the device and more professional clinical testings of it. As mentioned, the iTeraCare device is categorized as a household electrical appliance, so it's not registered as a medical device under MDA. Also, whether terahertz brings any side effects to human body is still an unknown. So it becomes a risk if the users apply the device too frequently until it reaches an unseen threshold where the terahertz wave finally becomes disruptive to the human cells.
So iTeraCare is still useful, right? I think still got a bit risk lah.
I never mind guys, thank you. I'll tell my mom about it.
Okay.